In this video, we're setting up services and prices in Print Desk, so your quotes and jobs calculate correctly from day one. Start on the dashboard and go to Configuration, then Service Categories. Categories control the kind of job form you'll get when you create services, so it's worth getting this right before adding any prices. You can keep the defaults like large format, press, secretarial, design, and embroidery, or rename them to match your shop. Use the Actions menu on a row to rename or deactivate a category. Deactivated categories move to the Inactive tab, which keeps history intact but hides them from new service creation. Best practice: separate your services into clear categories rather than dumping unrelated items together. For example, put all DTF-related items under a DTF category, your banners and stickers under large format, or separate them in their own categories if you want a clearer breakdown, and office print items under press or secretarial. Clean categories make job creation faster and your reports easier to read. Let's add a new category for DTF. Click Add Custom Category. For category name, type DTF, and if you wish, you can add direct to film in parenthesis for more detail. In the description field, add an optional description so your team knows what belongs here. For example, DTF Film Prints and Transfers. Leave active status on so it's available immediately. In pricing settings, you can enable default to whole numbers if you want totals rounded to whole amounts at checkout, useful for cash handling or when your price list is whole number based. Now choose a form type. This defines the fields and the price logic for every service inside the category. Simple gives a streamlined job form that multiplies price times quantity. Ideal for items like photocopying, laminating, binding, standard design charges, or DTF when you charge per sheet or per print. Large format is an advanced form with width and height inputs and size calculations for square foot or square meter pricing. Use this for banners, flags, vehicle stickers, wall vinyl, or any job priced by area. Outsourced is also a form designed for third-party work. You'll capture both the vendor cost and the price you charge your customer. Print Desk reports only your profit as revenue while subtracting the vendor cost, so your numbers reflect true margin on outsourced jobs. Because most shops charge DTF per sheet or per print, choose Simple for the DTF category and click Create Category. The DTF category is now active alongside your other categories. With categories in place, it's time to add actual services and prices. Go to Configuration, then Services. If this is your first time, click Add First Service or New Service. In Service Information, give your service a clear, searchable name. Select the category. Choose DTF for our example. Next, set your pricing. You can enter 3 prices manually, or use the pricing helper to keep consistent margins automatically. For the manual entry, enter consumer or individual rate, and this will be your standard retail price. For reseller or artist rate, enter your discounted price for partners and creatives. And for corporate or institution rate, enter your price for organizations and institutions. However, if you also want to use the pricing helper, toggle Use Pricing Helper on. Enter your base rate. This is your consumer individual price. Adjust the artist or reseller discount slider to set the partner discount. Adjust the institution or corporate markup slider if corporate clients pay a premium. Print Desk instantly calculates the 3-tiered prices from those percentages, keeping your pricing policy consistent across your catalog. If you ever change your base rate, the other tiers update with the same rules. Leave service status set to active and click Create Service. Your new service now appears in the list under the DTF category. Repeat this process for each item you sell. For example, DTF A3 sheet, DTF gang sheet, or DTF heat pressing service. You've now created a category, understood the 3 form types, and added your first service with tiered pricing. Your team can start quoting and booking jobs with accurate, consistent prices. In the next video, we'll continue by expanding your catalog, creating preset sizes for popular products, and fine-tuning prices so your most common jobs are just a few clicks away.